Hello everyone, welcome to Crystal Lens Virtual Learning Club. This is a mathematics class and I'll be taking you mathematics. My name is Emmanuel Apara and our lesson 1 for today is on number base, and in this topic we're going to be learning how to convert numbers from the binary form into base 10 and also numbers in any other form into base 10. This is going to be what we're going to be basically doing on this topic today. Here I have the objective of this topic. At the end of this topic, every student must be able to convert numbers from binary form into base 10. When I mean binary form, I simply refer to numbers in base 2. You should be able to convert numbers in base 2 to base 10. You should be able to convert numbers in other bases such as base 8, 5, 3, 12, as the problem might imply, into base 10, and also vice versa. So I have the first example here. We're going to be dealing with numbers in base 2 for a start. So how do I convert numbers in base 2, that is numbers in binary form, into base 10? I have a very simple example here. Example 1, it says convert 1011 base 2. The little words you're seeing there, rather, TWO2 beside the digits there is the base. So 1011 base 2 to a number in base 10. That is what the question says. Now I have some laid down steps for you to help you understand the step-by-step procedure on how to solve or tackle such problem. So step 1 says before you can do anything, you need to label each digit. Each digit, when I mean each digit, I mean from the problem 1011. That is the digit I'm referring to, 1011. I'm going to label each digit with 0, 1, 2, 3 for as much number as I have in the problem. So labeling it with 0, 1, 2, 3, because I have just 4 digits there. So if I start from behind, I said from behind, that is the right hand side. So I'm going to start from behind, and the number I have from the last point there is 1. So I will express 1 in its index form, that is 1 raised to power 0, because I am starting with 0. The next number is 1 still from behind. Remember, we're coming from the back now. So the next number is 1. I will write it as 1 raised to power 1. Remember, I am labeling it with 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So from the last number, 1 raised to power 0. The next number is 1 raised to power 1. The next number is 0, so I'll raise it to the power of 2. And the last number is 1, I'll raise it to the power of 3. So if you look at what I have in the next line, I have 1 raised to power 3, 0 raised to power 2, 1 raised to power 1, and 0 raised to power 0. The numbers in red there are the index form or the power form of that number, so we have just expressed them in its index form. So the next step after that is to multiply each digit. Multiply each digit by the base, and also remember to include the power of each digit. So here I have 1, which is the first digit. We're starting from the front now. 1, which is the first digit, times 2, which is the base we are trying to convert from now. So that is 1 times 2 raised to the power of that first digit, which is 3. So it's going to be 1 times 2 raised to power 3, plus the next bracket is 0, because the next digit here I have is 0. 0 times 2 raised to power that's to power 2. Remember, the power of that 0 is 2. So it's going to be 0 times 2 raised to power 2, plus the next bracket is 1 times 2 raised to power 1. And then the last bracket is 1 times 2 raised to power 0, because the last number, the power of the last number is 0. So 1 times 2 raised to power 0. So step 3, we're going to simplify further from what we have in step 2. So remember that 2 raised to power 3 is 2 in 3 places. 2 times 2 times 2, that gives us 8. So that's why I have from the first bracket 1 times 8 because 2 raised to the power 3 gives me 8, plus 0 times 4 because 2 raised to the power 2 gives me 4, plus 1 times 2 because 2 raised to the power 1 is 2, and then the last bracket is 1 times 1. Why do I have 1 there? Simply because 2 raised to the power 0 gives me 1. Note this, any number raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So that is why I have 2 raised to the power 0 as 1. So 1 times 1 for the last bracket. So here now I have 8 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1. If you add up these digits together, you have 11. And now the smaller number, the smaller words I have there, TN10, is what we are converting to. Remember, we are just moving from base 2 to 10. So my final answer should be in base 10. So I have 11 base 10. We have successfully converted 1011 base 2 to a number in base 10. So when you do this on paper, this is exactly what you have on paper. This is how it looks like on your paper. Alright, so here I have numbers from any other base into base 10 still. So the last one we did from base 2 to base 10. Now, what if the problem comes in base 5 and you're asked to convert a number in base 5 to base 10 or a number in base 8 to base 10? You shouldn't be scared. The same principles you applied in the previous example is what you are going to